Hey everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. This video will be an Innago tutorial. We're going to be exploring the ins and outs of this property management software so that by the end of this session, you will feel confident about handling everything from setting up properties to collecting rent online and managing maintenance requests. By the end of this video, you will be able to create a fully functional, well-organized and stress-free property management system for both you and your tenants. Again, it's a completely free tool, so if you want to get hands-on experience on the features I just mentioned, then feel free to navigate to the link below this video, sign up for your own free account and begin experimenting with this tool. Now let's jump right in. So starting with, what is Innago? Innago is a cloud-based property management platform designed to help landlords streamline every aspect of managing their rentals. This includes listing properties, screening potential renters, automating rent collection, and handling maintenance requests all in one place. Now one of Innago's standout qualities is that it's free for landlords at the time of this tutorial. And this makes it especially appealing to individuals or small companies who want a professional tool without breaking the bank. So let's go ahead and get started with this tool by creating and setting up your Innago account. To do this, you want to head over to Innago's official website, innago.com, and then right here from the homepage, you will see a Get Started. It's free, where you want to click on it and then enter your email address. They will ask for your first and last name, a phone number, and your company size, so make sure to enter all of these details accurately so that they can set up your account and customize it to launch it instantly. They will send you an email to activate your account, so go ahead and verify it. Once your account is verified, you can fill in the more specific landlord details. And this could include your business name if you have one, primary contact information, and the country or regions that you're operating in. A small tip is to make sure that you use a professional email address that you can access regularly, since Innago sends notifications to remind you of tenant payments, maintenance requests, and other critical updates. For that reason, you will want to be sure that you never miss an important message. After setting up your account, you will reach the main dashboard. Now this is the base for everything related to your properties. Even though the layout can vary slightly with software updates, you will generally find your side menu or navigation bar, and this is where you can click on sections like properties, tenants, payments, maintenance, and settings. The main workspace is the one that displays the tasks and subtabs relevant to whichever section that you're currently viewing. For the notifications area, it shows alerts for any new tenant inquiries, rent issues, or pending approvals. It's designed to keep all the important tools at your fingertips. If you are new to this type of software, you want to spend a few minutes clicking around to familiarize yourself with the various tabs and where to find the features that you will need. That simple exploration can save you from confusion later on. Now the next big step is to add the actual properties that you manage. This could be anything from a single family home to a large commercial building. To do that, you want to access the Properties tab by clicking on the Properties link in the main navigation. And then you want to look for a button typically labeled Add Property or something similar. You click on it and then a form will open. After that, you fill in all of the relevant information such as the property name, the address, number of units, and any special notes that you want to keep for internal tracking. If you want to keep an internal record of what the property looks like, you can upload photos. This is not mandatory, but it might help you visually identify the property later. And then once you're done, you click Save or Submit, and your property should now appear in the list of your active properties. If you manage multiple rental units within the same property, Innago typically lets you add specific unit details, like apartment numbers or suite numbers. This organization can help you track each unit's rent, maintenance requests, and tenant contact information separately without mixing them up. Now once your properties are added, it's time to invite your tenants. This step also sets the stage for using Innago's powerful tenant screening tools. Proper screening can help you find reliable renters and minimize the headaches down the line. So go to the Tenants section, find the tab labeled Tenants or Tenant Management. You will usually see an option like Add a new tenant or Invite tenant. Provide the tenant's name, email, and sometimes a phone number if you have it. If you choose to screen tenants, Innago offers features to pull credit reports and backgrounds depending on your location and the compliance rules. You can also ask them to fill out an application with personal references, previous rental history, and employment details. If you need specific information, you can customize the application. For instance, if you are renting out a space and need to ask about pet ownership and require certain financial documents, you can add those fields right into the form. Once you finalize the application details, click Send, and your potential tenants will receive an email prompting them to complete the application, allowing you to view the results in your Innago dashboard. This screening process is crucial. Think of it as your first line of defense to ensure that you're getting responsible and trustworthy renters. It's very good to spend a little bit more time on screening than deal with late payments and property damage later on. Now, one of the biggest selling points for Innago is its capability to handle rent collection. Instead of reminding tenants to mail checks or deposit money into your account, you can let Innago automate it for you. So in the payments or rent section of your dashboard, you will configure how you want to receive payments. Common options include linking your bank account so that funds go directly from tenants to you. You can specify due dates, grace periods, and automatic late fees. For example, rent could be due on the 1st of every month, with a 5-day grace period before a $50 late fee is applied. Innago lets you send reminders to tenants about their upcoming rent due date, and this reduces the likelihood of missed or late payments. We've also got the tracking payments, as every time a tenant pays online, the system logs the transaction. You can see who has paid, who is late, and how much money you have collected for the month. And finally, we have the recurring payments, as some tenants opt for recurring payments. With this feature, if they choose it, it means that their rent is automatically deducted each month, ensuring that they are never late or miss a deadline. It's worth noting that while Innago is free for landlords, tenants may have a small transaction fee if they choose certain payment methods like credit cards. This is pretty standard across property management platforms, but be sure to communicate it clearly to your tenants. You don't want them to be surprised with any transaction fees, even if they are little. Next up, we have the online lease signing. Innago offers online lease signing, saving both you and your tenant time and effort. You simply upload your lease template, so if you have a pre-written lease, simply upload it. Otherwise, you can use one of Innago's general templates, but check with your local housing laws to ensure compliance. When setting up the document, you can place signature fields, date fields, and initials where needed. And then once it's ready, you simply send the lease to your tenant with a click of a button. They will be notified and receive an email prompting them to review and then sign it. After the tenant signs, you will be asked to sign electronically as well. Most electronic signatures are legally recognized, but then again, it's good practice to confirm your jurisdiction's regulations. The fully executed lease is then saved in Innago, which means you can view it or re-download it anytime that you want. No more misplacing important paperwork in a messy filing cabinet. So as you noticed, this digital process is especially handy if your tenant is located out of town or if you manage properties in various locations. Additionally, one of the greatest advantages of modern property management is the ability to do it all from your phone device. We have on-the-go access. Whether you are traveling, at work, or in a different time zone, you can easily handle tenant inquiries and approve maintenance requests. With the push notifications, you can get immediate alerts about late payments, new tenant applications, or even emergencies. If you are physically inspecting a unit, you can snapshots or record short videos to document the property's condition and directly upload them into Innago. And you can do all of that using their mobile applications. So for times when you are away from your computer, having the mobile application can be a lifesaver. Just keep in mind that you will generally need a stable internet connection to access all of the features on the application. And finally, here are some tips to save you some time and headaches. You want to use clear labels, so when naming properties and units, choose names or numbers that are easy to understand. For example, you input Greenwood Building, Unit 1A, or something similar to that you can understand easily. And second, you want to automate late fees. So even if your tenants are usually prompt, setting automatic reminders and fees can discourage late payments. It also prevents the awkward conversations because the system handles it. And with that, we'll have reached the end of today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully, you now have a solid understanding of how Innago can transform property management tasks from a time-consuming chore into a streamlined process. Again, it's a completely free tool, so if you want to get hands-on experience on the features I just mentioned, then feel free to navigate to the link below this video, sign up for your own free account, and begin experimenting with this tool. Thank you for watching this video. Let us know if you have any other questions by leaving them in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that way you don't miss out on any follow-up content that we can make relating to this one.